Si tu choisis une pièce de musique pour moi, pour le roi, pour Louis XV, il y a quelque chose, certain sounds that define an emotion and a way of carrying oneself. One song that you remember from your childhood, if I put that on right now, within 3 seconds you would be transported back to a memory of God knows, you know, sitting in the back seat with your parents or, you know, whatever, watching a film with a friend or something, but the song will take you back to that period. So that's what music's always been for me. That's time travel. If you use the music to allow you to travel and allow that to affect the way that you're approaching the scene and approaching the emotion, let it affect you and use that as what's underneath the words. For me, that's the truest and fastest way to your honest to goodness emotion. Les perruques, that took some time. Maquillage, non. C'est comme le période, beaucoup de powder, a lot of powder. Basically, you look like a kind of an overlooked marionnette, the marionette that someone didn't play with for 25 years. That's kind of what I felt like I looked at. Il y avait 12 ans, non? 12 ans et boom, c'est le roi. Everything that has to shape him to be that, to carry that responsibility. So basically what I was looking for was, what are the various ways that he speaks to these different people? You're visiting royalty. He has to speak to them in different ways. So you've sliced yourself up into 9 portions, you know, and then you meet this creature, Jeanne Du Barry, and now you have to question the way you're speaking. You have to edit the way you're speaking, where he never had to do before. So it's a new and frightening proposition for a man who's been secure in everything he's been secure all his life. That was the challenge, you know, speaking the proper French of the period and all that. In terms of just me being in this film, I feel like the luckiest cast member, because for me, Pierre, I know his work very well and I've watched him for years, and he is a legend. He's a legend. He's Rochefort, he's Gainsbourg, he's De Finesse, he's every, you know, he's that important. Pascal Grégory, who I've known for 30 years, is one of the most talented and most interesting actors I've ever seen. Whether I've seen him on the stage or the subtleties of his magic that he brings to cinema. Benjamin Laverne, I understood instantly his playfulness and his capabilities and his willingness to play around, you know, try things differently. So we had a great time. So between, I mean, all these wonderful actors and the crew, I felt lucky to be in the film, you know. I was by far the outsider, you know. I know I feel very, very happy that I was able to at least help to interpret Maïwenne's vision of the film, and hope that I didn't let the crew or anybody down, or the French, for that matter, or anybody who might have known Louis XV.